Hey, you guys, it's the Shorty and Donnie show temporarily until we
Uh,
get a new name.
so don't forget to inbox us with options and stuff for the name of our little blog we got going here.
Today's topic will be classy versus trashy, hoes versus ladies, and
Hood
hood
rats.
rats.
Shout out to Mimi, Mother Mimi,
Mm-hmm.
um, on my Facebook friend.
Murray Wright High School girl.
Man,
Man.
I miss you, Miss Sean. I miss you lots. Shout out to you. You know, hit me up. But this is what she wanted us to discuss. So, to me, I'm just gonna start with hoes and trashy and hoes. Okay, so I think trashy is kind of like the overall category, and then under trashy goes those who qualify. A hoe to me is someone who sleeps with numerous of men, um, unaware of the harm that is causing, or don't really know much information about that person, and just kind of just having sex randomly and at all points in time. Um, that to me is a hoe. I don't particularly have anything against hoes. I have something against hoes who people who are not honest hoes or safe hoes. But hoes in general, most of my friends are hoes, so yay to them.
Hmm. A hoe for me would have to be somebody who um, is well aware of their behavior. They know they're very promiscuous. Is not demeaning or shameful for them, and it shouldn't be because anything you do, you should be well aware of. Um, and your mindset is to me is not really all there. Like you don't care enough about yourself to appreciate what it is that you possess. So, the one hoe that I really have no respect for is a disrespectful hoe. So that's someone who a person is in a long term relationship and you still manage to break up a happy home or pursue this person, you throwing your pussy from here to Kunta Kinte and back. Like, and when you're mad that he don't leave his mate for you, now you looking like a stupid hoe. You went from a thirsty hoe to a stupid hoe. So that's a hoe for me.
Sounds like a sideline hoe. Oh, if you's a sideline hoe, don't get to catching the main bitch feelings because you're gonna end up shitted out at the end, bitch. Irritated, alone, and probably pregnant at that, bitch. So
Prime example, anybody who Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the Jocelyn versus Mimi Ho debacle with Stevie J. It was like the sideline hoe and the main hoe. That's good examples of what we call a hoe. Um, then trashy. For me, trashy is just when you don't even have to have a lot of sex with men. You just tacky. Like I seen a girl today. She had goddamn it on her jogging pants. To me, that's trashy. If you have a fat ass, well, if you have a sloppy ass, you do not have to announce it to the world to say God damn it. Because what's gonna happen at the back of that exclamation point, they're gonna put a question mark there. And they're gonna question why the fuck God damn it, why would you walk out the house like that? Like that is trashy.
yeah. So shout out to the trashy hoes. Y'all doing it out here. Y'all doing something. And somebody's gonna love you. Someone is gonna love you for being trashy. Just not nobody this way. Um, so let's talk about hood rats. Preferably me, a hood rat is someone who's living off of governmental means. It has no problem with that. Has no goals. Most of the time, she's well over 3 kids ahead of her time, and she just fine with just dressing trashy, being a hoe, and she just when she walks out her house, you just look at her and be like, that's a hood rat. So for me, that would just be a hood rat, someone who gives off that essence of a hood rat. You know a hood rat when you see it.
Um, Shout out to Mac and Bewick and the East Side. Girls that's just ratchet. I'm not saying West Side don't have some ratchet girls or some hood rats, but it's real rare to find a girl from the West Side that's hood rats. These bitches is like wee wee ponytails, don't care how. They probably got a scarf on all day of the night. They will wear flip flops in the winter.
Oh, the shade.
Um, their baby will be on the bus with no coat on in December. Um, naturally, they're very loud on the phone, screaming at a baby daddy that was like not even really the baby
Is with
daddy.
the main hoe.
Um, so, and I know a hood rat, cause hood rats and me just don't mix. We don't get along. They can see me coming, I can see them coming, and there you go. It's fuel to the fire, baby. And I think that's only in the instance because they're uncomfortable with their selves and their living means, and it's nobody fault that you're on. Like, you're okay with sitting on your ass and just getting fucked for a check. Like, that's you, Pooh. But don't be mad at a classy girl if she's going to school, she's working, she's caring about how she perceives herself every day, and you keep being a rat.
Yeah, because when you're a rat, everyone else looks way better. So, yeah.
Shout outs to the classy girls. So these girls that's getting money, doing their thing, don't need a guy for shit. I mean nothing, not a conversation, not anything. Um, you're self motivated. You get up every day, regardless of how you feel or what's on the agenda, and you tackle it. And at the end of the day, your aura just speaks for itself. People know that you're gonna be something at the end of the day. Like, I love a classy girl.
Me, I love, I love classy. Classy is, my thing. Um, I prefer a little classy girl with an edge. So just a classy girl that likes to dress a little hood, not hood rat, but just a little hood. So for example, she may be classy. She may be dressed in like in fitted clothing, and it may be a rip or a stud here, or it may be a scully on it. Like she just you just look at her like, bitch, you got swag. To me, I just love, a classy ass bitch, and it's the same example that goes for Shorty. Like, some bitch just like, bitch, and no matter what, bitch, you're not finna see me out of my element because, like, again, I'm always a motherfucking lady. So, shout outs to them.
Mhm.
We love y'all.
Ladies, true ladies, like ladies of the definition opposite of a woman. You can be a woman and be a lady, but it's real rare that you see a lady in today's society. Most people are okay with being a bad bitch. Um, versus a lady that has etiquette. You know how to properly walk into a room. You know how to talk elegantly. You know how to dress conservatively. Like, there's a lot of demeanor about how you carry yourself. You don't have to be real revealing. You don't have to, everything don't have to be a cuss word. You can actually articulate your words properly. Um, you also, when in a room full of guys, you are not the center of sexual attention. You are more so the type of attention that men are looking to marry and bear children with and have a long fulfilled relationship with. That's a lady to me.
I think the same thing goes. I think like when it comes to like lady and being a bad bitch, I think like lady is what being a lady is what you are. It's your how you see yourself. Being a bad bitch is pretty much where everybody else sees you. Like a lot of times people are not able to articulate in their head what a lady is. So in translation, they think of you as a bad bitch. There's nothing wrong being a bad bitch. Um, it's just how everybody else sees you. And when somebody say, you a bad bitch, like hey, take your hat off to him because that's to me that's a compliment. Okay, bitch, I'm doing it, but you have to learn that it's not an insult. When someone says, well, to me, I statement, it's not an insult for someone to say you a bad bitch. It's just their interpretation. They're not able to articulate like you are a very elegant lady slash you a bad bitch. So just be, mindful of how everybody talks and just appreciate the compliments because a lot of bitches ain't getting them, honey.
But I will say this to wrap it up, ladies, and women and all in between. No matter what type of girl you are, carry yourself with some dignity. I want black women now today to hold their self on a higher stature. Like, at one point men really valued women, and now that sense have really went left field. Like, we can't find it, you don't know where it is, and you want to look for some satisfaction in some type of man. So, shout out.
Again, shout out to Mimi, aka Michonne. For the topic. Talk to you later, girl.
Bye, girl.
See you guys later. Oh, hit us up with more with names for our show and with topics and stuff. We're down to talk about them. Oh, and shout out videos and shit like that.
Mhm.
They'll all be coming soon. So peace and love.